Hello, welcome to beading class. In this video, we'll be learning how to use sequins or sequin for bead making. I'm using the type of sequin that has concave and convex side. One side curved inward, the other one curved outward. So I'll be using the one that curved inward. I'll be facing it on the fabric, so that when you touch it, it will be smooth. It won't be it won't be interacting with your hands when you're rubbing in on it. So I'll start by making my first tacking. So I pass the needle from the back. I've already secured the thread. You can use your thread or you use invisible thread. So I make sure the sequence now is facing down. I've passed the first sequence. So I'm picking in front of the sequence, just in front of the sequence. So I picked, and that's all I did. I just pick. I didn't pick and tie. I pick. So I'll feed the second sequence into it in a way that the curved side is facing the fabric, so the back will be up. So I will lay it in a way that it overlaps on the first one. Then I'll pick in front. I'll pinch the fabric in front of the sequence. Then I'll pull. So the next one again. Don't forget the position of the sequence is facing downward. So I'll position it very well. Then I'll pinch in front of the sequence. I just pick some grains of fabric. Not too much and not too little. So I pick and pull. Remember, when you are pulling your fabric, don't over pull or else it will be tacky, and don't under pull or else it will be loose. So you pull moderately in a way that the fabric is not pulling the fabric. The thread is not pulling the fabric. The fabric is still laying smooth. So you pick another one again. The sequence is facing down. So I'll lay it. It will even lay naturally. Once I've done the first, second, third sequence, the next one I'll put will lay by itself, because I've already ahead determined how it will be. I've laid a good foundation for it. When you are doing your bead work, make sure your thread is not too long. If the thread is too long, it tangles easily, and once it tangles, you must take your time to lose it, or you cut the thread and start all over. So why not make a shorter thread that will be easy to handle? So I pinch in front of the sequence again. I pull. And make sure what my job so far is well laid on the fabric. And I pick another one again. So that's how I'll continue till I achieve the length desired. If I decide to pick beyond where I'm picking now, if I pick further, the sequence will not lay on the subsequent one, on the previous one. If I pick further, it won't lay on this previous one. It's either it leaves a gap between the sequences, or it stays just touch, not overlapping this time around. But in this case, I want overlap effects. This type of beading can be done on stripes. When you have stripe on your fabric, if you are making a pattern fabric now and you have stripes and you want to emphasize that stripe or that line, you can use this kind of bead work. But if I decide not to make them overlap, I want to do them one by one, I can use that one to do filling. I can use to fill up space. But when I want to demarcate, or I'm working on a particular area and I want that design to really come out, I want to make statement with that, maybe a particular motif that has borders, and I want to put people to put attention on the work I'm doing around that motif. I can use this as a border so that eyes can catch that motif, the statement I'm making on the motif. So on and on, I repeat the same process. So I pick some grain of fabric, not too much and not too little. So I put through. Don't forget, not too tacky and not too loose. That is smooth to touch. Unlike when it's facing, if it's facing upward, it won't be smooth to touch, and after several washing, it won't be neat again. It won't lay flat. It will have a kind of dog ear, kind of folding like that. But with this this method, facing downward now, it will remain smooth on the fabric. So after watching this video, I want you to practicalize this. I want you to make your own. You can use a pattern fabric, you can use a plain fabric. Of course, I'm using a plain fabric here because I'm teaching. If I use a pattern fabric, you might not see what I'm doing very well, particularly when I'm using the same color of sequence with the same color of the fabric. You might not see it. So I have to use a plain fabric so that I can get the method of doing it very well. So on and on, I keep doing it till I get to the end of where I want it to be. So do your own, upload it for me to see, and if there's any question, don't hesitate to ask me.